How are you all doing today, everybody? ArtificialDragon reporting. Welcome back to Invisible Apartment 2. Now, as you can remember from last time, we kind of went into a simulation of sorts with the main character's inner consciousness or something like that. So now she's on her own looking for a new apartment and whatnot, kind of what I've been going through last summer, but that's beside the point. So, I'm kind of wondering how Alex is going to react to this. So, what do you want to do next? Oh, we're still with Kacey. Ooh la la. I didn't forget anything. Absolutely nothing. Alex would be better off without me. I only brought him trouble. Mask should be safe now too. He could go anywhere. He's smart enough to hide his digital soul somewhere it won't be found. I was just a burden to them. I don't think so. Why are you looking out the window, Alex? Flap, flap, flap. I'm checking if you brought any friends with you. Even if I had, don't forget that they are also your friends, Alex. You're still a valuable employee of the Central Intelligence. Yep, it totally looks like it. That's why you're implanted in my home to keep an eye on me. You're being sarcastic. I want to help you. Being sarcastic will only worsen your evaluation. Right. And if I lie and say that I really like your little setup here, you staring at me transmitting information back to work. Do you have something you hid, Alex? Yeah, and I'm not going to share it with you, you robotic chicken. Of course I don't. I'm a model employee. You do realize I've been programmed to recognize when you're being sarcastic, right? So it's better for me to just shut up? Oh, on the contrary, Alex. Let's talk as much as possible. As much as possible? So, what's your favorite food? Where were you born? Tell me a little about something. What I wanted to hear was more about you, Alex. I figured. I led a standard life, more or less. Do you have any hobbies? I do, and I need to get to one of my hobbies as soon as possible. She's definitely waiting for me, but it's game over if I leave. I'll be fired, and my employers are pretty heavy-handed when they terminate somebody. Hobbies? Yes! Flap, flap, flap. When I'm alone, I think a lot, and I like that. I think about a lot of things. A lot of complicated, elaborate things. You know why? Please tell me, Alex. Because there is no security camera, no data interception method, nothing that can see what I think. Not yet, but technology is progressing at an astounding rate. Don't you agree? Oh, shut up. Alex, please remember your evaluation. Who would want to live in an awful planet where you can't even have a freedom of your own thoughts? Tell me. Anyone would, if they had nothing to hide. Haha, you don't understand, do you? How could you? You don't have an original thought in your head. And you want to lecture me. Stupid feathered calculator. Kacey, what should I do? I'm strangely anxious about somebody who's so nice to me. What if I do something wrong? I'm not sure I can read the situation very well, and know when to smile or laugh. Maybe I could learn how to act normally from her, how to live amongst others. I haven't done that for years now, but I'm afraid that she will notice I've been pretending this whole time. I hear her voice, I see her smile, but I don't feel any warmth reaching my soul. Am I just lacking something? Why can't I sense anything behind your words? This place feels like a stage to me, but I don't want to be an actor in my own life. I want my story to be real. I'll become better. I have to. I want to learn how to really live this life. Wow, nice. They are. Oh, you look familiar. They are, aren't they? I bought them during my trip to Venice. Isn't the city all underwater now? I was very lucky to be there before the catastrophe, of course. Everybody's gone now. The only things that remain are the bits and pieces people took with them. So many people died. Sorry. I can barely see who's saying what. Please, let's not talk about that. If it makes you happy, then think of these as reminders of people who lived. As a memento for those who drowned. Back then, I was drowning too. Kacey? Oh, sorry, I was just imagining things. Yeah, exactly. Let's unleash our imagination. Let's put these on and just pretend we're someone else. Someone else. Just for a minute, it'll be fun, you'll see. You need to learn to let yourself go, Kacey. A pretty girl like you deserve to live a little. Helen doesn't understand what it means to live on the street, what it means to go hungry. She's never lacked basic goods or necessities. She's never felt hunted. I'm a real criminal, yet she feels the need to escape from her life, to become someone else. She feels this way even though it looks like she has everything. Let's log out tonight. Log out? Oh, you don't know that expression? There's a party happening tonight. And it's one of the cool things, and it's one of the cool ones, so we should go. We're cool kids ourselves, right? Wink, hee. Yeah, we are. Now I'm part of a cool crowd. I've left my bandage behind at that invisible apartment. There's nothing holding me back from living my life to the fullest anymore. I'll let you borrow an old dress of mine. It'll suit you, don't worry. I was as slim as you once upon a time. What do you think? Ooh. Kacey looks fine. I feel so naked, but I also feel good. I feel so fresh and even a little attracted to myself. Is it wrong to feel attracted to your own Lopez, why are you such a jerk when I'm recording? Is it wrong to feel attracted to your own reflection in the mirror? I've never felt that way before. It makes my heart race. But I'm not a weirdo. This is how I should feel. This feels good. I know you'd love it. This dress makes me feel as if somebody's squeezing my chest, but I don't want to tell Helen that it's too tight. I actually like it like this, and I'm a little embarrassed by that. Oh, you look so adorable. I'd almost want to hug you till you poop. Ha ha ha. Ha 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 ha. That was kind of a little bit weird. Not so far from truth. You'd probably squeeze me right out of my dress, Helen. Should we get going? Go outside like this? Walk down the street while I feel almost naked? Hello, Kacey? Are you spacing out again? Yes, let's go. I'm ready. Good. Yes, let's go. By the way. Yeah? Do I look sad? No. Why are you asking me that? I try my best to look cheerful, but I'm really not on the inside. I was deeply hurt by someone recently. I do my best to not hate him, but it's hard to not think about what he did to me. He ruined my life. Alright. I don't know what you're talking about, but I guess you still have yourself, right? Yes? Yeah, and I guess I have you now too, my new friend. Kind of weird. So if memory serves, Helen is Alex's co-worker, but if I'm wrong, then, well, I'm wrong, but yeah, Kacey feels staged, and I feel like there's gonna be another little twist or something like that, but that's just me. Do I just exchange my old mask for a new one? Why do I enjoy putting on masks anyway? Maybe because I feel invincible with a mask on? I feel people staring at me. On one hand, I feel like they're acknowledging and validating my existence. On the other hand, they're making me excited and scared at the same time. It feels a lot like adrenaline. This is how I should have felt for all those years, not constantly hiding. I can finally smile at people who smile back at me. There's no need for me to feel ashamed. This is me now. I'm a new person, someone who was just born, who's beginning a new journey. I've let go of my baggage. Closed doors shouldn't scare me away anymore. In today's world, no one drives, but everyone is traveling. You mean because we're not in control of a car? I think it's cool, isn't it? It always gives me goosebumps. It's exciting, but I don't like watching the road. Why's that? Well, I don't know what turn we will make at any given time. We always make the right turn. The AI is smart. Its programming is all about making the right decision at the right time. So its job is to make the right decisions so that we don't have to. I like that. More time for us, don't you think? Besides, you're acting as if you never put your life in the hands of an AI. I might have done that too often, actually. I just think that we can't rely too much on others. You're talking in riddles. Sorry. On the contrary, I like it. Though maybe I just like unraveling riddles. You'll find that I'm riddle-free. I hope not. Anyways, look, we're almost there. It's like one of those masquerade balls. Oh yeah, I remember this place. Once we entered the room to the club, it felt as if we have left our own universe. The lights, sounds, and smells changed abruptly. It was like diving into a different dimension. Everyone's dressed so nicely. They're smiling, laughing, and think about what drink they want to order next. The room is covered in luxury wallpaper. There are expensive-looking sofas spread out, and the bottles behind the bar glitter like diamonds. There could be a war going on outside, and these people would never know. Will I be able to forget about all that, just like the rest of them? Everyone is standing in small circles and chatting, holding a drink or a glass of champagne. Can we sit down? Of course, let's sit over there. Whom should I talk to? I only know Helen. It seems so natural for all these people. I still feel so awkward in my dress, but I don't look out of place here. Very true. Do you like it here? What do you think? My boss, Mark. She's the agent. My boss, Mark, recommended this place to me. He's an old school party animal. He knows where to go to have some fun. You would love him. Come on, relax. We came here to have fun. You make it sound so easy. I've never been in a place like this. That's why you should enjoy yourself. There's a lot of opportunities here. Such as... Well, take a look around you. There's music, dancing, drinks, unknown people partying, handsome men. You've surely caught the attention of at least one of them. I don't believe that. I think the only person who's watching me is you. That's because today you look really beautiful. Thank you, but I feel a little uneasy. I'm not used to such provocative clothing. It's good that I could wear a mask. It's a masquerade, Kacey. I know, and I love it. Everyone is so mysterious because of those masks. We're practically anonymous. I wonder who sees me the same way. You fit in pretty well here. I finally fit somewhere? Yes, you do fit here. After all, you're a mysterious person, but I hope I will be able to know you better, and maybe hear a secret or two. She doesn't know it yet. She wants to know my secrets? We'll see. I don't think I know how to open up to somebody so easily. Very true, very true. I can't tell if Helen is pushy or if this is normal. I hope that you could give me a chance. Just please try to relax. You act weird, like you're stressed out all the time. Have you lived on a deserted island without any contact with other people up until now? Well, actually, I don't have a lot of friends or people who are close to me. Did I let an antisocial weirdo move in with me? Did I? Maybe. I'm just cautious. If you say so. Am I a weirdo? Actually, I guess I do need more new friends. If you think it would help me, will you introduce me to some of your friends? Honey, Kacey, of course, sweetheart. Don't say it with such a worried look on your face. My friends don't bite. If you don't want them to, that is. Ha. Oh, Alex, why do I deserve this? I'm sure that if the CI knew what I really did, they wouldn't just put a parrot on me. They'd remove me altogether. Hey, bird! Yes? What do I do to deserve your company, huh? My superiors. We just want you to be happy, Alex. Aren't you satisfied with your job, Alex? I perform it flawlessly. I'm just a victim of a witch hunt around the recent leaks. You can blame yourself for that, Alex. What are you saying? Does your job make you enthusiastic? Do you look forward to each new day? Do you find satisfaction in performing your duties? Of course I don't like it, but that's beside the point. I understand what the parrot is telling me though. A member of a CI who's smart and flawless begins to show signs of doubting his work. And when there are irregulations in I cannot say words today, in his behavior, it becomes a larger threat than an enthusiastic idiot performing his tasks subpar. If I hadn't left Sarah hanging the other day, why wasn't I able to put a fake cheerful mask? I could have played it differently. Or would things turn out the same way? Was this planning from the beginning? You sound like you're so full of yourself, Bird. Are you my psychiatrist? Flap, flap, flap. I'm here to help you, Alex. Helping to keep an eye on me? Why can't you accept a new friend in your life, Alex? You're fake. You're just a surveillance drone here to keep an eye on me. I feel dumb just talking to you. Haven't you rejected everyone around you lately? I have. You concluded that based on the fact that I live alone, that I don't answer Sarah's phone calls, that I wasn't available 24/7? Sorry, keep checking on Lopez. So you do have friends. Tell me about your friends, Alex. Do you talk to them about your work at the CI? She's on the couch now. Doesn't being surrounded by smiling, laughing friends make everything better? Doesn't it make all your worries and problems disappear? It always makes mine just fade away. Kacey? Sometimes you have such a serious look on your face. It's scary, and I must admit it's sometimes really sad. Do you want me to be sad too, Kacey? I don't want to make anyone sad, I just want to be happy. We don't need to sacrifice someone else's happiness just to get some for ourselves, do we? What do you think? I think sometimes you need to make sacrifices. Didn't I sacrifice my former life? It was necessary. Let's hope that we don't need to throw each other into a volcano, okay? No. Let's not think about serious things tonight. Let's have some fun. Then I saw him. Well then, a reminder of a past. This is going to be interesting. Going more into Kacey's backstory, eh? I'm hallucinating, or am I seeing ghosts now? But ghosts aren't real. I see someone who I didn't see for ages, or ever an old friend. Then you should go say hi to him, don't you think? Where have you been all this time? Nowhere and everywhere, same as you. I thought you were dead. It took a while, but I started researching what happened. That was after I came to this city. It was just bits and pieces, fragments. They told your family that you died. Now that I think about it, it was pretty dumb of me to assume that the authorities would lie about everything else, but tell the truth about that. I didn't have a single lead to prove either case. You believed a lie that was more convenient to you. More convenient to me? The fact that you disappeared wasn't convenient at all. It scared me. Are you angry at me for making the wrong assumptions? Our time passed us by. We're strangers now, Kacey. Do you really feel that way? What I'm doing now is limiting the collateral damage. Tell me one thing. What happened to you back then? Where did they take you? How did you escape? Hey! Bad kitty. Bad kitty. You're worried that I made a deal to get out. I believe that you won't put me in danger, but are we being watched? Yes, but not by whom you might think. Not by... I don't understand. What do they want? Take me to the thing I left behind. To the thing? Mask? The AI, the special one. You named it after a shell it's in. I think this may be based off the, prequel, or Invisible Apartment 0. I really don't know, I'm just kind of out of loop. So don't expect me to know who this guy is. To take Joel to Mask. Hey, no. Was it all my fault? Did I drag Joel and everyone around me to the bottom? Interesting. Was Joe's note released due to him letting go of his dead man switch? Was it just a safety measure? Since when? Since when am I entangled in schemes of others? If you take me to the AI, it would be as if nothing happened. So you did make a deal. What will happen to Mask? I don't know, but does that matter? Please think about yourself for a moment. You're flesh and blood. You're alive. So am I. That thing is not like us. And if I say no, they won't let us be. What should I do? Should I listen to Joe? I haven't seen him for over 3 years. I thought he was dead. Even though I do not know the character or played Invisible Apartment 0 or whatever it's called, I don't think I trust this Joel character. A lot could happen in 3 years, to be honest. My head is spinning. Please excuse me. I need to use a restroom. Sure, just don't run away from me. I feel so beaten up all of a sudden. I just stare into the sink and watch the water flow away. I glance at the mirror once I notice somebody come in. And somehow I don't recognize myself. This can't be happening. This can't be a coincidence, sorry. Am I in a dream world? Do I drink too many cocktails and in reality I've just passed out? Meeting Joe is just... it's something I can't take lightly. One part of me is very happy to see him, but another part is doubting that this is just luck. Joel. Joel is someone who connects my past and present self. He's the one with whom I started hacking security cameras back then. He's been my best friend. I probably wouldn't have ended up being a hacker if not for his influence. I wouldn't have found Mask if he hadn't left me a note for me back then. Now Joe reemerges. Out of the blue, he comes back from the dead. I first that I might have figured out a way to track him down, or at least figured out what happened to him. But that didn't happen. Is he mad that I didn't figure out a way to help him? How did he find me? Did he know where I was all along? And if he did, why not contact me sooner? Should I ask him all these questions, or will it just look as if I'm questioning his intentions? Did Helen bring me here intentionally, so that I would meet Joe? How does she know him? I think, the CI is starting to unravel the, source, and, Yeah, it just can't be a coincidence that, we all of a sudden become roommates with Helen, Alex's partner, and then all of a sudden, boom, there's this long-lost friend that comes out of the blue. I think this is just a setup, or something. It was me who found Helen, not the other way around, or am I mistaken? Why am I doubting my own choices like this? Why do I feel almost like I'm not the one making my own decisions? I can't just be a puppet. I felt like a puppet before I left home. I felt that I would no longer be a puppet once I started hacking. Haven't I changed at all since then? I changed my looks, I broke the ties to my past, still my past doesn't disappear. I can't just be a puppet. Sometimes you think that you've found a solution to all your problems. You think to yourself, this time will be different, this time I'll make it. But you end up repeating the same mistakes over and over again. Yeah, you can't exactly run away from your past, Kacey. And you end up at the same spot you always do. One you know all too well. You look at your reflection in the mirror, and you don't recognize yourself. Not because you look different, on the contrary, it's because you look the same. You start questioning your own decisions. Is this version of me one I should protect, or is it something I should abandon? Why can't I seem to move forward without remaking my image every time? Can't I grow up bit by bit? Must I destroy my old self each time? I'm like a caterpillar, which thinks it will become a butterfly. But each time I create a cocoon, I just end up hatching as a caterpillar again. I keep creating cocoons, but all that changes is my color. But I never seem to transform and grow my wings. Who can help me become who I'm meant to be? Maybe we just like sleeping in cocoons. It's so oh, this is my other self again. It's so peaceful inside. You're shielded from the outside world. No one knows what you're going through, all wrapped up in a protective fortress. What if you just want to dream about the world outside without ever changing? Aren't you really waiting for the world around you to change? You might just be selfish. I might just be okay the way I am. Rather than waiting for becoming someone else, maybe I should use all my strength to make the best of what I have right now. Who do I really care about? Who really cares about me? Who belongs in my current world? Aha! Decision making again. I'll decide myself, I'll write my own story, please show me the right way again. Ugh. Such difficult decisions. To be honest, I think you should build your own path to your own desires and future, not have somebody lead you the correct path of your choosing or something like that. There's gonna be another one of those situations. I'll decide myself because I should not rely on others to tell me what to do, to be honest. So, first option. It's me who's making mistakes. It's me who's falling in love. It's me who's worried, sad, or happy. It's no one else. I'll write my own history. As a hacker, as a girl on the run, as whoever I am. Now, will you know what your ideas will be on your own? How will I know what's real and not? I'll have people around me who make me feel warm inside again. The places and people I cherish are real. Excuse me, they're reality. Is it just me, or did Joe dodge my look at the very last second? It's as if he can't bear to look at me in the eye. Are you giving me a chance on purpose? Without one last look or smile? Fine then. It doesn't matter if it's coincidence or on purpose. It's not like I could tell the difference anymore. Joel, are you helping me or are you just helping yourself? Yeah, I really don't know this guy's motives. I wonder how much time I would have if I just took off. My whole stay at the CI became more of a hindrance than an advantage. Hey, Mr. Feathers. Alex, thank you for finally calling me by my designated name. Are you developing sarcasm too? Don't take it personally. Don't take what personally? I'm sick of this. I can't stay here any longer. Do you realize what you're saying, Alex? I want to break you into a million pieces. Do you hear me? I don't think that would go as well as you expected. Why don't you try it out? We can't know for sure until we try, can we? What are you thinking? Alex? Alex! Feel sorry for the paradrone. What did I leave behind that summer with Joe? I feel like I can't just leave a place, but a piece of me as well. Or rather, that I cut that piece off. Yes, I've cut a piece of my mind off and left it behind. Then I left Alex and Mask behind the same way. There is a piece of me at so many places, pieces which I wanted to throw away or leave behind as a reminder. Maybe these pieces re-emerged and connected together to form some kind of chimera. The current me is composed of wandering bits and pieces. I'm not ashamed to be on the run. I'm not worried about the path anymore. I've restarted my life so many times because I was afraid of the journey I'm on. But home. Now I'm going home again. Poor parrot. I was programmed to have one friend, to watch over him, and to report on him to my superiors. There was no programming which would make me hurt him. I didn't want to hurt Alex. I'm sorry that my programming made him feel uneasy. Sorry. Log 5849. Alex. The subject. Forcefully. We all have firewalls in our minds. Some of them are helping us from accessing things we don't want to know. Some of them are preventing us from reaching our full potential. They can be guardians, but they can also be demons. We choose every day if we want to be given in to what our demons whisper into our ears, although we solemnly know that they're even whispering. Alright. I wonder if we're nearing the end. If so, I'm going to continue a little bit more. Aw, they're back together. The whole gang's back. I just asked for one thing. Please explain to me why you returned. I can't seem to figure out why you came back, although you concluded I was a threat to you. I guess I simply didn't want to destroy everything that makes me unique, nor do I want to cut off all the friends that connect me to others. I tried to avoid becoming a puppet, but in the end, I only constructed a doll to replace my real self. I'm not just an image in the mirror. There is more to it than that. Blonde doesn't suit you. Ridiculous. Okay, let me have another look. She is a beautiful girl, that's for sure. Nope, still a bad combo. It's great that at least you are still Superman. Stray cat. Boring office clerk. You mean secret agent? You wish. Do you know why I saved you back then? You love me, of course. Men fell in love quite easily. You're petty in my hands. What if I pitied you? I'm not someone to be pitied. What if you were the only person I had available? You mean that I wouldn't have stand a chance if you had a choice? Don't pity me. Sometimes you just don't get to choose your savior. In any case, I'm the only person you can rely on, and I do feel sorry for you. You don't need to come back, but you did. This place is the closest thing I have to a home. You're here too. I wanted to come back. Are you happy? This is where I feel good. We look after each other. You didn't come. I tried accessing the data one more time. Mass told me all about it. An idea consumed my whole mind after the extraction attempt. I don't even know where it came from. I figured out why the CIA was after me. I foolishly thought that it was because of my activities, but it turns out that it wasn't me at all, but the AI helping me. I thought I could justify running away from my life by blaming all of my problems on Mask. I am sorry for causing you so much trouble. You can rest assured that it was not intentional, and I never meant for you to have to bear these burdens. Please don't apologize. Please don't. You don't need to. Yes, you were the reason why I was targeted by the CIA, and not my hacking activities. That doesn't mean that every decision I made wasn't my own. From now on, you should disconnect from the network. Let's keep a low profile. Understood. I don't regret saving you from the data center back then. I'm glad you feel that way. Let's just not dig ourselves any deeper, okay? After I have left, some events have had me realize that we're being watched. I don't know how long it's been going on for. I know. You know? A number of things happened recently, which couldn't have been more mere coincidences. The recent leaks, the hacks, the leaks in my house arrest opened my eyes. House arrest? So that's why you couldn't come. Hey. No. I'm confused now. Didn't Kacey get a simulation of what was to come if she made the decisions? Whatever. House arrest, so that's why you couldn't come. Why were you in house arrest? I'm a suspect. I don't understand. Why are you a suspect? Doesn't the CI think that you have something to do with the leaks? That's what I meant earlier by coincidences. Everything that's been happening to us so far seems to have been a setup. Yeah? I'm certain that there's a third party pulling the strings. I just don't understand their motives. Hey! Bad kid. During recording, too. The cat that I live with. I'm certain that there's a third party pulling the strings. I just don't understand their motives. A third party? In any case, we're both on the run now. We have been for quite some time now, we just don't realize it. This place is never a safe house. It's more a petri dish of some sort. If we stay, then we just continue being pieces in a scheme. It might just not be any different even if we leave. I'm excited. Another heartwarming moment. Alex grabbed my hand. He's holding it tightly like he wants to steal it. My first reflex tells me to pull back, but I can't. I don't hold his hand either, rather I just let mine hang as if I have no energy left. What is it? Are you trying to make me feel better? I'm not a baby. You're horrible. I've had enough of running away. Please, let me stay. I won't let you. Don't make it sound like we're at the end of the road. Alex holds me tighter. Now I pull back willingly. Please let go. Please let go now. Let go. I don't want to. Do you think I can just let you stay here? After all, we've gone through. You were homeless, and you were a squatter before you found this place. It's not like you won't be used figuring things out yourself, right? And I'm not a weakling. Have you ever been starving, so hungry that you've been eating something that was just lying on the ground? Have you ever experienced that? No, I haven't. You want us both to be on the run, to go hungry while we hide in dirty places. I know how that's like. I know that all too well. So, why don't you show me how to survive? Come on then, let's go. Come on, Mask. I'm so sorry. I almost forgot you were here. Humans. Alright, back here. She's a dum-dum. Shut up! The dum-dum is a lab rat in the making. And besides, you're a bigger dum-dum. Yep. I knew not to trust those two. Excuse me? You did what you could, didn't you? You promised to help me. Were you just a liar? I never had the thought that I found someone from the CI who'd do exactly as I tell them this easily. Just a moment here. It's me who found you. We made a deal. Don't forget that. You'd help me solve the bunny hacker case, and I would leave you alone. It's that simple. Now, you've let her go after all I've risked? After all that hard work? I guess I just didn't have the heart to run after her and force her to do what I wanted. I want her to act out of her own free will. That's the one rule I have. What do you mean? She should have led us to some kind of clue to where she had stored the data connecting her to the events of a few months ago. That's what we could have done. You didn't cooperate as we agreed. And what are you going to do about it? Well, I might just turn you in. Then I'll have to tell everybody that you are the whistleblower. You played me. Go home and cry your eyes out for all I care. Blame me for everything. I don't care. We will be okay. You'll see. This is not the end. Nothing can be done except little by little. Charles Biglia. Invisible Apartment 2 won't be possible without the support of our backers. Alright, so, as I was correct, this is the ending. And those are all the people who supported the Invisible Apartment 2 in the making and all that. I'm gonna let you quickly look at that and all that. Just gonna quickly scroll through it. Don't worry about me. Restart. Alright, so that is Invisible Apartment 2 for ya. It took a good while to complete this amazing interactive novel series. I really did like all the plot twists and the story and the path that it's going to. And although the choices are limited and so far in between, they do have a good impact. I'm not sure if there's other multiple endings or if it just goes on the same road, making you think that you're going on different roads. I'm not really sure, but man, this was quite an adventure, and I am looking forward to playing the sequel to this game, whenever that might come out. Or it might be out right now, I really don't know. I just wanted to keep myself spoiler free. So anyway, thank you everybody so much for watching. Be sure to check more videos that I've done. And be sure to give support to the creator of this series. And as always, fly with me, fellow dragons. Until next time.